The $5 fine that reached the Supreme Court. More than a century before COVID, before lockdowns, before vaccine mandates became a national argument, one man in Cambridge, Massachusetts refused a smallpox vaccine. His name was Henning Jacobson. At first, his case looked small. One local health rule, one resident saying no, one $5 penalty. But behind that fine was a constitutional question America still argues about today. When public safety is at risk, how much power can government use against individual choice? The year was 1902. Smallpox was one of the most feared diseases in the world. It could spread through communities, kill, and leave survivors permanently scarred. Cities did not treat it like an ordinary illness. They treated it like a public emergency. Public health officials believed vaccination was the strongest protection available. So in Cambridge, local authorities ordered residents to be vaccinated or pay a fine. Most people complied. Jacobson refused. He was not just objecting to a city rule. He believed the government had crossed a line into his body, his conscience, and his personal liberty. Jacobson argued that compulsory vaccination could harm him, and that the Constitution did not give the state the right to force medical treatment on a citizen. To him, liberty meant the power to say no. Massachusetts saw it differently. The state argued that it had what courts call police powers. Not police officers, but the broad authority of states to protect health, safety, and welfare. In a deadly outbreak, Massachusetts said personal choice could not be the only rule. If every person could ignore a health law simply by claiming freedom, the whole community could be put at risk. That was the collision. On one side, individual liberty. On the other, collective safety. Jacobson was fined $5. He could have paid and disappeared from history. Instead, he fought. His challenge moved through the courts, growing from a local dispute into a national test of constitutional power. By the time it reached the United States Supreme Court, the issue was no longer only about one vaccine, one man, or one Massachusetts city. It was about whether government can restrict personal freedom to protect public health. For decades, courts treated Jacobson as a powerful symbol of state authority.